National Football League. And we've got Isaiah Likely. He's making noise for some end-of-year awards and could hit 1,400 yards this week. It's the Aviators and the Broncos, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We're all set to go, as it'll be the Aviators of Houston taking on the Denver Broncos. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They come into this one knowing it's been a while. Oh, and how... An onside kick to start the game. On did the kicking team get it? Yes. The onside kick works like a charm. So how about that? I mean, wow, go on the road, start the game with an onside kick, they recover it. Bold, but hey, it turned out beautiful.
His team might even say, gorgeous.
Jackson, first play, going to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. 56 yards. And the Aviators get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And they're going to get 2 more. He's got it. So that didn't take long. Quickly 8-zip. Tell you what, they're not messing around. You get the quick touchdown, and then you go for 2 to go up 8-0 here on the road.
In a sense, they hit him with a big shot right away. You don't throw a jab after you throw the haymaker, right? Go ahead and go for 2. They did. They're in control.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know,
that's caught inside the 20. Touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Aviators are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They'll look to throw. And they're going to get it. That one's caught. And now the lead moves to 16-0. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Again, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. From the gun, a give to Mitchell. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Mayfield. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Mayfield down. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Quay Walker in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. On 2nd down, Williams. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Now Mayfield. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Roquan Smith in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. And his kick here is good. And they'll at least get on the board here, still trailing, but 16-3 now. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. And now out comes Houston. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago they scored. Remember, last drive was that 1-play touchdown strike. So they got his man complete. A huge play there for Houston. 45 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Crossing route, he finds Likely. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Here's Jackson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Riley Moss. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. Lucas Van Ness. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Throwing, Mayfield. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down. 3rd and long for Mayfield. He's got it to Williams. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Complete. This is Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Finds his man over the middle. It's Likely. And he's got this down to the 35.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. Doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. They'll try and throw for it. And the Aviators are able to extend their lead. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And the Broncos are going to get the football. Escapes the defender. And all the way home for a Bronco score. A very rare kickoff return on an onside kick. And the Broncos are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that cuts the lead to 24-10. Well, we talk a lot about explosive plays on offense. How about an explosive play on special teams? Certainly one there on the kick return for a touchdown. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Houston set to take over. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now it's Jackson. He's going to take another shot here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. To throw again is Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now Jackson. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Christian Watson, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Aviators have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
First down, Mayfield. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. As they've got it as we resume action. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
To throw, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
4th down, Mayfield. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th, and as a result, possession switches hands. Jackson on 1st down. Looking left side, and it's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 32.
Now Jackson on 1st down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Here's Jackson to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Aviators continue to pull away here in this first half. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. And the Broncos are going to get the football. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Mayfield off the play fake. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on 1st down, but unable to do much from there. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down.
At the 9-yard line.
Williams will try again. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Javonte Williams, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos get a bit closer. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game.
17.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Houston's offense taking over again. Everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles. Might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Jackson. Will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. He's got his target. That's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Again, Jackson. On target to his man, Likely. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Aviators are an extra point away from going up by 30. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. That's caught, and this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Broncos are going to get the football. And all the way home for a Bronco score. A very rare kickoff return on an onside kick. And the Broncos are able to cut into that deficit. Dicker down to tack on the extra point. And the lead is down to 24. And no doubt one of the most, if not the most exciting play we'll see in this game. The kick return all the way to the end zone for 6 points. Nwangu now from his end zone. Sheds off the tackle. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass.
He's got him in, complete. Now he's loose again. Touchdown! A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Aviators extend their lead yet again. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
Broncos 24.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. And Denver getting set to take the field. 1-7, their record here at the midway point of the season. And right now, this organization, more than likely, if you look at it, CD, probably in for a rough second half of the season.
Well, we've seen teams turn things around in other places. I mean, we've seen 1-7 first halves turn into 5-3 second halves. But with this squad, I think these guys aren't playing to get into the playoffs. They're playing for their jobs. So's the coaching staff. They're coaching for theirs. Front office trying to... on from all directions. And what's interesting is a lot of these guys are playing for jobs and trying to keep their positions. It might be just in the league in some other spot.
Here's Mayfield. That's taken in by Dulcich. So the completion good for 7 there. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
3rd and 10.
Mayfield looks to throw. And that is incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Oh, there's There's that man again. It's complete. A huge play there for Houston. 41 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing is Jackson.
Crossing route, he finds Likely. And he will be brought down with a 1st and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning.
Jackson. Touchdown!
Christian Watson.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season.
And the Aviators just continue to roll.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. They'll try and throw for it. It's complete, and he is not going to get to the goal line. And for the first time here this afternoon, they are thwarted on the 2-point conversion. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Broncos are going to get the football. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
Throwing, Mayfield. He's got his 6'5" receiver, that's Tim Patrick. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
That's another Broncos 1st down.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield.
And this one complete again to Mims.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. 8 yards on the touchdown pass.
And the Broncos get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful 1st half of football.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. One final go for this offense here in this 1st half. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Jackson now. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now a timeout taken.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First down, Aviators.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He's going to try and go deep again. Touchdown! Trey Tucker in the final seconds of the first half. And the Aviators will extend their lead here just before halftime. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Broncos are going to get the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a...
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This taken in right around the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milk.
And got his man complete. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. Touchdown. A great effort there. 69 yards. And the Aviators come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Flush to his right. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. To throw, Mayfield. He completes this to Sutton. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Regular.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw is on target to Likely. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Jackson on first down. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Trey Tucker with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Aviators take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. And this is going to be caught. I'm not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. And the Broncos are going to get the football.
Offside kick recovered by the Broncos.
Set.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
At the 34-yard line.
Play fake. Mayfield. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Roquan Smith picks up his second sack of the afternoon. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. Now Mayfield. And the pressure gets to him again. Now a stoppage, and oh boy, we've got Mayfield shaken up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. And now out comes Houston. Now Jackson on first down. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
A first throw for the backup, Wilson. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. In motion left goes a tight end. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Javonte Williams. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point up and good by Dicker. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Houston's offense taking over again. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in 1 play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them. because it's not quite no harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team.
He's got a man complete. A huge play there for Houston. 42 yards. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Finds his man over the middle. It's likely. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. Laying himself out in the end zone. And the Aviators get another third quarter. To add on to that lead. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the two-point conversion. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw, and he's got it. They add on more, a little salt in the wound. Two-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. Yeah, the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And the Broncos are going to get the football.
Recovered by the Broncos.
Denver's offense ready to go again. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still... Double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one. And this is a situation where as a head coach, you're just saying, what else could go wrong? Let's get it all out of our system, please. This has been a sloppy game throughout. The execution has been...
Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Rashawn Gary able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. 3rd and 19. Mayfield to throw it. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. From the gun, Jackson. And his throw here's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And Jackson throwing once more. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Jackson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Here's Jackson to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Isaiah Likely. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Aviators have got it on cruise control. They'll try and throw for it. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And the Broncos are going to get the football. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Crossing route, he finds Likely. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 33. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defensive coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working. 2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter action in Denver. Mayfield. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can...
Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we come to the end. Welcome back now to Denver. And this is a blowout so far as we get set
for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
On target to his man, Likely.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now Jackson. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Jackson. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. From 17 yards out.
And the Aviators add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to, because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
And the Broncos are going to get the football. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. Gee, you figure defensively, you're in the fourth quarter here, you've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job. Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Here's Mayfield. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
That's good for Denver Broncos.
To throw, Mayfield. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
He's just not at his focus in this game. It's not one drop. It's not two. That's 3 for this contest.
Yeah, uncharacteristic for any NFL receiver, and he's no exception. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Play action now. Here's Mayfield.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
And, partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
The Broncos on third down. They've converted just twice and have had plenty of opportunities. This is 3rd and 10. They go back to the ground with Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting
and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. That's just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And he will not bring it out. He'll just go down to a knee here for a touchback. And the ball will come out to the 25. Houston's offense taking over again. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline, some jokester said to one of his teammates, maybe a few of them, hey, we're up 50. Why not go for 100? You think maybe that line was...
And this is taken in at the 5. A huge play there for Houston. 45 yards. To throw is Jackson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. So that last play gives them a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
And the Broncos are going to get the football. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. A very rare kickoff return on an onside kick. And the Broncos get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point up and good by Dicker as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. And this is caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there, and sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Throw to the right, caught by Dulcich. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Mayfield. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 7 yards there and a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. And this is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A gain of 32 that time.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And it'll be intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. Yet another mistake after the interception there. Gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all. On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the 4th, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
Now, before they can try the extra point, a flag comes out, and they're going to get tagged for a delay of game. Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Now the Houston offense is going to stay out there as they'll try for 2. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. Forced out to his left. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Interesting call there. They went for 2 even after the penalty from the 7-yard line. It didn't pay off.
I think the first thought is to go ahead and kick the extra point, but you're not kicking it from the 7-yard line.
Yeah, because
right?
you get pushed 5 back on the PAT as well.
Right, so they have to take it from the 15 to administer the penalty. So now you're kicking it around 40 yards. So I understand why they probably went for 2 there. They thought they had a better play and a better chance in that situation.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield
throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. Jackson. The looking deep here for Flowers. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first